Hi there. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the video. In the last few videos I made a series. I think there's 3 different videos on how to use the forum section, which is where we're at on Masulu.com. What I wanted to do is, because in the first few videos I just made basically how to use the forum. And I see that a lot of people are interested in more than that. They want to know how the forums work, everything, how it functions with PHP, how it works with a database. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to start a series of about, right now I think it's 5 videos. And every couple days I'll put the next one in line. So we'll go from there, and hang on just a minute and we'll get started. Okay, this is a Firefox, and it's just for convenience for me. This is the form I will be using, and I'm saying that because it's easier than me going out and building one from scratch. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to drop this down. Now we're at the page I created. This, if you look up here at the top, I know it's hard to see my cursor, sorry about that. I should change that, but I haven't yet. YouTube examples, examples page.php. And what I'm going to slowly do is build this up. There's nothing here, it's not exciting, but it does show you the results of your work. So as you can see, you put something into it, and the forms put send, and it's got to come up here and read it immediately. So let's put something in here. Let's say, oh, I don't care. How about John Doe? That's who I'm signed in as, so it might as well be him. Also, an email of John Mail or Jmail at mailme, I guess, .org or whichever you want to do. So, and then I don't have a message, so I'm just gonna put I don't have a message right now. Excuse me. And as you can see, this is just a real simple contact form. The reason I did this does not do email right now. The reason I did this is because I wanted it to transfer over to here. We hit the send. There is no magic yet send. And basically what happens is processed. Now this has been entered into a database. And this, when you reload the page after you hit send, is going to take whatever's in the database and put it out here. This is your output. I can put another one there, no problem. But let's back up for a second, because what I want to do is I want to show you the very basic details of how this works. Okay, I went ahead and opened up my server so we can take a look. Now what I did is I removed everything I did up to that point. We still have a couple little clickers down here, the link to just the user info. None of this is important, and this is not up to date. I need to get that different. What I wanted to show you here is now I put the nothing here. We're going to build this from scratch and very slowly so you can see what's happening. What I did is I removed the items that we don't need right now. That would include the all the PHP and all that. We will get to that. We will add that in as time goes. As you can see, this is an example page, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Up here, I want to show you real quick. This is how you start your PHP. You want to do a session start, and that can be on every page. And the reason for that is that it keeps track of the same session. Without it, you may get skipped. You may have something go wrong. You want to include this page right here, and this is your connection information. Now, I go through a lot of this kind of slowly so that you understand it. There are 4 things in there. They're all listed right here. First one is your data host, name of the server. That's your server. For instance, if it was localhost 123. That's not my server, by the way. On top of that, then you have the data user. That's who gets to use it. The password needed for it to be used. And these are general. These are not individuals. These are general people come to the website, what they need to have in there. And they go from there. And then you got a name of the actual database name that's within this server up here. That's what this guy right here, data choice. You put it all together and you get MySQL I, which is right now the most current, I believe it's 8.1 or 8.2, I can't remember, level of PHP and MySQL. And I name this connection to example connector. Real simple stuff. This will be on every single page that's in here. This will never change. This has to be used this way. If you include this page, this will have the actual information on this page. And as it's brought in, these variables are on that page and are loaded right here. So I know some of this might go a little bit fast. Feel free to watch the video more than once. That's not a problem. The other thing I like to do is I like to speed things up. So what I do here is rather than go to my server, oops, I messed it up. Hang on 1 minute. Let's see if we can do that again. There we go. Go to my server and make something by hand. For instance, this would create a table called contact form info, which is the actual name of the database table. And then you have the different areas of that table. These are what we'll be using when we interact with that form. If I were to load this page up here and run it through right now without this being blocked out, it would try to make another one of those. And it would say, does it agree with what's already there or doesn't it? And that's basically how you build or add in the main table that we're going to use here. This is not a real large scale. This is just real simple for that individual form that we put into the page. So that's step one. That's where we're going to start. Down here, there's really nothing. Everything you saw, this does not need to be here, but this is nothing here. This was what we saw in the image. So let's see if I can do it right here. Right here. Now, as we go, first thing we're going to do is we're going to build the form. Then we're going to put in the other results table. And we'll go through that from all the way from this one all the way up to examples page number 5. They're all the same thing, but we just build and build and build. This is the code for this first one. I don't need to do anything there. And this is the final code, the code of everything that works. Now, I can pause, but quite frankly, to pause right now would just give you headaches trying to make this work without following along. So I don't want to do that to you. At some point, I will put up this entire bit of code in a text file. You'll be able to take a look at it. So we can go from there. But for now, that's all there is to it. And thank you for stopping by and taking a look at it. And we'll go from there. Thank you very much.